So we just found Milton's place. Wait, why is this gone from under us now? Also, oh my goodness, could you always do this? Could you always look down and see your belly and realize you're pregnant? I did not realize that. But anyway, so I said I would have to think about what the game is trying to say, and obviously I have my interpretations now, but you know, they're my interpretations, not claiming they're necessarily right. I think we might be stuck here, actually. I think this is a bug. Oh no.
Mom spent months searching for my brother. Then she sealed the doors.
So most games I play, I feel like they're metaphors for death. But in this one game I feel the opposite. I think death is a metaphor here. Math is a metaphor. So yeah, that is a metaphor here. I feel like it's how your family sees you once you leave the family, and this seems like a very toxic family from what we've seen so far. I wouldn't even say overprotective, because it's a lot worse than that. So I feel like death
I
is...
think Edie was happy to finally have another painter in the family.
I think death is escaping this through like not family, but hobbies, other people. Most of these people seem to have quote unquote died doing what they enjoy. But you know, I know that, for instance, doesn't really work with Gregory, the baby drowning in the bathtub. But yeah.
Whatever Milton had found in the house, Mom didn't want it getting out.
Whatever Milton found in the house, Mom didn't want it getting out. What, passion? And also what I thought about was like this whole thing, like the whole family lives together, but then you see the additions. Look at how those additions are there. Those would not stand or hold up in real life. So, you know, I feel like it's just trying to force a family together as well.
Mom definitely blamed Edie, but I think Lewis blamed himself.
I'm gonna try this place first. Odin Finch. No, this is where we came from, I remember now. Okay, let's go up. So yeah,
After he graduated, he just spent more and more time in his room. Until Mom got him a job at the cannery.
I'm very open to my interpretation being wrong. I recognize there's flaws within it. No, don't climb up. I want to explore more stuff. Stupid pregnant girl. Oh, there's nothing up here. Okay. Why didn't you tell me?
Everyone always told me to stay out of Lewis's room. Except Lewis.
Lewis is a cool room. He was like 22 when he disappeared then. It's like almost an adult. But Lewis is the one who disappeared, right? Which again, I guess doesn't really work with my interpretation. It could also
Lewis's
be...
room smelled very, very familiar. That part of him lived on.
It's a really cozy room actually. But yeah, it could also be like, you know, quote unquote, finishing your life by finding your calling, which obviously not a lot of people get to do. And again, oh, I didn't press forward. Why you go out? And again, that doesn't really work for a baby, and like no one's calling is to like hallucinate shit and just die in a bathtub when you're 1 year old. So you know. Oh, a nice shisha. I like shishas, but you know, I would not want to have my own. Like, who the hell wants to take care of it? Although it's not that complex, I guess. My bro had some. Ooh.
Lewis and I spent a lot of time playing games together, but he was surprisingly bad at them. He died a lot.
Yeah.
Dear Mrs. Finch, as Lewis's psychiatrist, I can understand your desire for an explanation. As I see it, the trouble began in January, shortly after we convinced your son to seek treatment for substance abuse. Newly sober, I believe Lewis first noticed the monotony of his daily life.
Oh, this is a horrible
He kept
job.
working at the cannery, but he withdrew part of himself. In our sessions, I saw the same behavior. His mind began to wander.
Oh. Oh, that's really cool. Oh, that's gonna be an accident.
He said he started small, imagining a labyrinth. He'd feel his way about. Then something moved. Bats. And toads. And things that have not names. He knew it was all in his head. But he took it very seriously. I had hoped he'd find himself.
There's gonna be an accident.
But he found something more.
I'm so scared. Wow.
I worried about him then. Daydreaming at the cannery. I spoke with his boss. But he said Lewis had become a model employee. Methodical, tireless, focused. Like a whole new Lewis. So I let him go on. I even encouraged him.
Ow.
It seemed very promising at first.
Oh, it's taking over more and more.
He told me he'd made a new friend. On the edge of a city he named Lewis Topia. He built the city up slowly, brick by brick. Then he made musicians.
This is really unnerving.
Songs for them to play. He talked about starting a band. And he was always humming something. Every day his imagination grew stronger. He no longer spoke at the cannery. But his chopping was as reliable as ever. Then one day it struck him that all the cheering crowds, even the stones under his feet, were all in his imagination, so he could do whatever he wished. He held an election for mayor, and he won. They begged him to stay, but his mind was already wandering. It became a game for him.
Oh my goodness, this is really cool, but also just getting more and more
Conquer a
unnerving.
city, then immediately push on. New Louisville. St. Louis. He started drifting away from our reality. Minneapolis. Until one day he forgot to go home from the cannery. Even as his mother pleaded with him, part of Louis kept sailing on. In Louisburg, he heard rumors of a beautiful prince.
I am so worried for him.
The prince was on his own quest for radiant rainbows.
Oopsies. Oh!
He followed the sound of his
Electric sitar, it has to be electric sitar.
electric sitar.
Oh man.
His chase led him to a golden palace east of the sun and west of the moon. Even then, his logic remained sound. He knew the world was all in his imagination. But he was so proud of having created it. In his own eyes, he'd become something greater than a king. For someone who'd never known success in the real world, I think it was overwhelming. And then it struck him that the real Louis was not the one chopping salmon, but the one climbing the steps of a golden palace. My imagination is as real as my body, he told me. It was hard to argue with him.
Oh wow, the transition. I will have to look up what other games these folks made, because this is just some
Began to
really
forget the
impressive
world
shit.
we know. I think it pained him to remember Louis, the cannery worker.
It's getting real
He
dark
began to
outside.
despise the man with a royal contempt. I still thought I could save him. Even after he said he was being crowned king over all the lands of wonder. The palace would be packed with his companions. Including the wise Calico who'd insisted on inviting him.
Where's the wise Calico?
His prince waited, holding his crown. There was only one thing left to do.
Oh no, 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 no.